Morning. It is Friday the 21st of May, and today I'm out on a 2-day walk following the River Cam from Cambridge and then onto the River Ouse to St Ives. At the moment I've just passed through Water Beach and I finally got out of the wind. It is quite a windy, blustery day today, so it's quite nice to... oh dear. Hello. I hope you caught that. Little muntjac. Loads of wildlife already. I've only been walking for a couple of hours and I've seen all sorts. A heron, sparrowhawk, cormorant, ducks, geese, not geese, swans, now a little deer. So the plan is to smash out the miles today. Oh, getting a bit windy again. And find somewhere to camp later on, and then hopefully not have too many more miles to do tomorrow. There we go. So this is on the Fen Rivers Way. The actual route that I was looking at was the Two Rivers Way, but there's quite a few different options. This one I'm on at the moment is sticking to the west side of the river. Main reason for that is if I have to bail, if the weather gets really bad, St Ives is to the west, so I've got an easier job of taking a shortcut. So I think I've done about 7 miles so far. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. So plenty more miles to go. I'm gonna do a bit more and then stop for a snack. See you shortly. It is a little bit windy. The rain's here, but I'm suited and booted. Onwards. Obstacle. Despite the weather, making really good progress. In fact, it's 1 outside chance and might even smash this whole route in one day. I underestimated the distance, and we're even not far off the point where the cam meets the Ouse. So I think I'm just going to crack on, find a shelter spot and have some lunch, reassess. Still windy though. That fits this bag. It's like having a parachute on my back. Drop the wind's behind me for now. Finally, some shelter. Just under the railway bridge. This is the line that goes from Cambridge to Ely, so any minute now I'll probably have a train go overhead, deafen me and you. But it's the first bit of shelter for ages. Here comes train. Some lunch. I don't know what the time is. I forgot my watch amongst a few other things today. Let's have a look. Well, it's just gone 12:15, and I've done a lot more. Well, I've got a lot further than I planned. We're onto the River Ouse already. Ely's just that way to the north. Done about 12 miles. I thought it was going to be a lot further. I didn't really accurately measure the route. I just kind of looked at my map and went, yeah, that's about doable. But as it's only like halfway through the day, and yeah, the weather's rough but not terrible, I reckon I can actually do the whole route in a day, as I think I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to have some lunch and just keep plodding on, really. I mean, I've got my camping stuff. Worst comes to worst, I can just duck into a... not a forest, there isn't any forest. There's not little clumps of trees here and there. Somewhere out of the rain and the shade. Shade? I need to eat. This is going down a treat. This was beef and ale stew that I made in the slow cooker last night. I used Northern Monk. It was a porter, so it's quite a rich sauce. I have got another can of it in the bag. That's what I was sat on, by the way. Cheers, whoever left that. Comfy little seat. Sit rep. I'm knackered. Still raining, still windy. My left boot has sprung a leak, so my left foot is wet. I'm close to calling it, really. I'm going to get to that sort of civilization or shelter of some kind. Have another look at the map. I've done pretty well though, mileage wise. So I'll see how much further it is to go if I follow the River Ouse. Or my other option is head towards guided busway, one of the stops, and yeah, call it there. Because I've got to sort this boot out and get my spare socks on, but there's no point if I get wet again. So let's carry on, shall we? Still smiling. Brief respite from the wind. I sorted my sock out. I changed that one. That helped. The going is quite slow now. I think it's about getting on for 4 o'clock, so yeah, my options are still open. I mean, the weather's not really going to change much. Windy, rainy. That's pretty much it. Where are we now? We're somewhere. I think we're heading towards Haddenham, somewhere around there. Then we're on, well, I'm on the last, nearly the last bit of the map before St Ives, so yeah, it's not that far. I'll keep plodding on for a bit. Catch you soon. Well, that didn't go very well. I just had to run away from a herd of cows. Maybe they smelt the steak on me, I don't know. Oh man, that was... Whew. I was feeling tired, but I'm energised now, that's for sure. Wow. It's funny now, but my god, it wasn't at the time. I was... Where you saw them, if the video came out, they were blocking the path, so I thought, okay, I'm not going to go straight for them, I'll give them a wide berth. So I went down to the river's edge, walked along, didn't look at them, no, everything's fine, everything's fine. And they started coming down the bank towards me. I was like, oh dear. So I turn around, head back to the gate, they start trotting towards me, and then they all start running at me. Oh, I've never run so fast with a heavy bag on before. I got through that gate with like seconds to spare. Wow, wow. That could have been the end of me. I'm not joking either. Oh dear. As if this day couldn't get any more interesting. I've made the decision to take a shortcut to the guided busway, and almost took a shortcut to 6 feet under. Oh god. It's funny when you nearly die. I tell you what though, I'm glad my hay fever isn't so bad this year. This is where I nearly died. This is the woods that I was pointing out. It's called 9 Acre Wood apparently. I'm just sat in the corner here. Sat in that corner, and I'm now going to hopefully get back on the path there. The cows are in this bit. I'm pretty sure there's a gate there, better be. I'm going to have to run fast. Anyway, I'm going to head along here. I'm pretty sure there's a crossing from what I remember. Get across there, follow this causeway onto this track. Here, and this is the guided busway. That's along Stanton. Park and ride, get on the bus there. Bosh, back St Ives, which is just on the other side of the map there. So that's what I'm going to do. At least I'm out of the wind here. It's nice. It's about 5 o'clock. So more than enough time to get home. Cheers. Cheers to an eventful, interesting walk. Not quite the route I was going to do. Well, the route so far is. I'm not going to complete it today. I got a hell of a lot further than I thought I would though. So there's that. So what I'll do is at some point, I'll head back to the point that I leave this route. I'll head back to that point and then finish the route. Right, that wind's getting up again. More rain coming in. Oh. I'm going to finish this tea, head to the park and ride site at Long Stanton, and head home. I might get back to you again before that. If not, maybe I'll use this as a perfect opportunity to say cheers again and thanks for watching. It's been a fun day out. Got the old ticker going, that's for sure. Yeah, so head on home. Well, still got a bit of a walk to get to Long Stanton. I've taken the rain cover off the bag because it's so annoying, but it looks like it's going to chuck it down again. But it hasn't worked that well because look, it's all wet here. Probably where it's pushing against it in the wind. So it's a good job I'm not camping tonight because I think my sleeping gear is possibly wet. Yeah, oh well. Food for thought. Anyway.